Mike Flanagan strikes a fucking again, baby. I just finished Fall of the House of Usher and I already want to go back and watch it again. The best way I can describe this show is it is a perfectly and beautifully told compilation of Edgar Allan Poe's best works. And Mike Flanagan tied them all together so perfectly well, but at the same time put a modern twist on it, but also told them so elegantly, yet so violently and brutally at the same time. But they also had a perfect amount of comedic relief and satire. That might sound absolutely fucking insane, but if you watch the show, you will understand. As with all Mike Flanagan works, the performances in the show were absolutely fucking incredible, and I love the fact that he has his own universe and uses the same actors because you know they're gonna fucking deliver. They all did incredible, but Carol Gugino specifically carried this fucking show. She played like, what, 7 or 8 characters? Insane. We know from The Haunting of Hill House, which has like the greatest jump scare of all time, that Mike Flanagan had a way with jump scares, but holy shit, they were on a different level in this show. I literally almost had a fucking heart attack. But it still somehow managed to not be overdone because every single jump scare contributed to the tension building in the atmosphere. I truly believe that Mike Flanagan creates better adaptations of people's work than the people who actually created them would have. Like, it is so evident in all of his adaptations that he has such a deep understanding, but also such a deep respect for the source material, but he also puts his own modern twist on it. But even with that, and even though he changes things and makes it original, it still does never do a disservice to the original material. And if anything, I feel like it elevates it to its full potential. Like, I feel the same exact way with Haunting of Hill House and all of his Stephen King adaptations. I'm not familiar enough with all of Edgar Allan Poe's works to understand every single reference in this, but I started to do a deep dive and I've uncovered so many Easter eggs and it just makes me appreciate this even more, and I'm just so impressed. Like, every single character was named after a character in Poe's works. Even Verna, her name is an anagram of Raven. Brilliant. Everyone. There was so much thought behind this. Even Eliza, the mother, she's named after Edgar Allan Poe's own mom. And I think my favorite part of this show is, in true Mike Flanagan fashion, he left no stone unturned. Every single question is answered by the end of the show. And I feel like he's truly one of the only writers/directors who I finish his movies or shows and I feel 100% completely satisfied with how it ends. Like, I have absolutely no questions left. The next parts might slightly give spoilers away, but not really. I love how Mike Flanagan begins things with how they end. So, like, literally the first scene of the first episode tells you that all 6 of the kids die. So we know how it ends. That's not a surprise, but seeing how it unfolds is incredible. Also, the first thing I noticed about the show was the opening scene played one of my favorite songs, which is Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. And then when you get to that final episode and realize that that was a fucking foreshadowing, everything this man does is calculated down to the music and it's unreal. I'm so impressed. This show is without a doubt a 10 out of 10 for me. And when it comes to ranking Mike Flanagan shows, you guys know how much I absolutely adore Haunting of Hill House, but this is a very close second and I never thought anything would even come near it.